Welcome back, my dark beings, to the WTF news. And this is about the. Sorry. I already made another video already, and my throat's already hurting. This is about legal mindset and Roblox's massive legal trouble. Fast facts. If you don't know, Roblox is in legal trouble right now. If you don't know, watch my last video that I just put up. You'll find out what I'm talking about right there. But yeah, Roblox has literally now being sued, thankfully. So we're gonna be seeing a massive legal trouble, and then there's another video, Legal Mindset, talks about how the defense is going on. And yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm so exhausted, and my throat is starting to make it hurt right now. So I just want to get through this video as fast as possible. Hopefully, I don't pause throughout this video. All right, so Legal Mindset, tell us what's going on with the massive legal trouble here. We'll see the legal side here with Andrew Esquire.
Roblox is facing massive liability and huge legal trouble in a storm of litigation. Particularly as Louisiana hits it with what may be a killer lawsuit and may be copied by states and even countries around the world.
Oh yeah,
today
they're gonna get hit with a lot.
Teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, an American attorney, and of course it's a Fast Facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in legal news. If you like the Fast Facts, make sure to like and comment on the video below.
Sorry for the lagginess. I don't know. Let me just pause this for a bit. Sorry for the lagginess. I don't know what happens after a bit. It starts going down the hole. So please forgive me.
It's Louisiana versus Roblox, so we're going to focus on that and give you a little background here. We've got, of course, the intro.
Okay, we'll see what the legal stuff happened.
Feeding its children its own blood. Very interesting flag of Louisiana there, because this is under Louisiana law. Now, I try to be entertaining whenever I can.
Yeah,
but
here
today's
you go.
topic is
Content
a
warning.
topic. It is a serious topic.
Oh yeah,
so
it is.
Please be respectful in the comments, and if you're watching this as a premiere with a live chat, make sure you're respectful in the chat as well, because once again, this is a very serious topic. This is something that very many people are sensitive to and have a bad experiences with. We're going to be talking about child predation, which is a very, very sensitive topic. So please approach that with some sensitivity and some care for other human beings here. And today, of course, I'm going to be a little bit more serious on this one. So Roblox is a popular game amongst children and teens, and it has been promoted as, even by the company, the #1 game for children and teens.
Like I said, they
basically here has backed this up in the last couple of years, even going back to the COVID era. It's been something that has been widely promoted for children. Now, there's been a problem, and one of the problems is that certain people within the game have been going after minors, have been targeting minors specifically.
Predators.
That's a problem. So, seeing that problem, some YouTubers and some people out there, content creators, other people, individuals, right, vigilante groups, have gone out and dedicated.
Just to let you know, we're here for the legal side. So, if anything sounds familiar from my last video,
example of one person is
and you already know this, I'm sorry.
Schlep went out there and went after people and got a lot of people in trouble. You can see here a number of people.
Look at that, doing the work.
Predator caught, predator. I mean, this guy was pretty dedicated to coming after people. But as you see here, Roblox is threatening to sue me for protecting kids. Not only did they ban this guy from the game, but they threatened to sue him for actually going out and turning over predators to law enforcement. Absolutely insane stuff. Now, we'll get into the response. This response was really crazy. So when people pushed back and said, well, why are you doing this? Why are you banning these vigilante groups? Why are you banning people like
they quadruple down?
What they were concerned about is the privacy of the predators, saying due to privacy considerations, we can't talk about this. Well, why are we so concerned with people that have been confirmed arrested by law enforcement, many of which have been already adjudicated, have been locked up? Now, I understand the principle of innocent until proven guilty. However, there's a substantial amount of evidence here. And for a person like Schlep, who goes out here and finds these predators, the risk is on him. Because if Schlep goes out and calls somebody a predator and does not have sufficient proof of that, he could be very guilty of defamation and super liable for calling people that. I think you gotta be very careful that people take a massive risk. If you go out and label something as that, that's a criminal label. If you're labeling someone as a criminal, you need to be damn well certain, and this is worth cursing for, you need to be very certain that they're actually that. So they've gone out and done that research. They've gotten the evidence. They've gotten the Carfax.
They've done everything.
Law enforcement. Many of them have been arrested, but we're still concerned about the privacy of...
That makes no sense.
And beyond that, what they ask is, and the response was, what people should do is report it immediately to the standard channels. Well, as you
that's right. I forgot to say this in my last video, but they say they have appropriate channels, but everybody who's reported it to the channels that they say have not done anything. They've gone silent and they have literally done jack. So I don't know what they're doing over there at Roblox, but it seems that whatever channels, the standard reporting channels they have, are useless, and they're like doing nothing. I saw they tell her they're just saying that so that way they won't get hit by any lawyers. But the problem is, you've already outed yourself. Like, I'm not talking in legal terms, but since there's already evidence of you not using the people using the channels that you recommend, and you haven't done anything about it, that's already outing yourself. Like, I'm not a lawyer, just to let you know, this is just my interpretation of you getting hit by a lawsuit for just, yeah, you've already recommended, but you haven't done anything. So are these appropriate channels, or do you have any other channels? Like, they're not doing anything here. The vigilantes have done everything, but all the resources that Roblox has provided, oh, my throat, has literally gone to basically on deaf ears. They basically have done the appropriate channels as much as possible, but Roblox has done nothing but ignore them. I mean, like I said, in a legal point of view, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just saying, if I was a legal person, this right here is already outing themselves, because everyone has already done this, and they have done nothing to basically, fix it. Their whole Roblox.
The standard channels fail.
Okay, let me move back there a bit.
So
Sorry.
The response was, what people should do is report it immediately to the standard channels. Mm-hmm. Well, as you're going to see, the standard channels fail.
Yeah.
Once again, this is the response of Roblox. Report it to the standard channels. The standard channels aren't working.
Yeah.
Minors are being preyed upon in your game. Whatever you have there is not sufficient
to
stop
working.
the harm. So this was not ticking well at all. And now Roblox is facing dozens.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even say hundreds. Sorry, hundreds. You got over a case filed in California.
300.
Adds more than 300.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
The gaming giant of ignoring warnings about exploitive content failing to protect children. And that's just one single federal case.
That's
now
one?
Oh, my God. Of Louisiana coming in. And this is massive because this is a state leveraging its power. And when you get this sort of power, it has the power to change Roblox altogether. And while Louisiana may be the first to sue, I'm very certain...
Yeah, they're not going to be the last.
I'm very certain other states will follow suit, because they are also going to want to protect the interests of minors. That is in the fundamental interest of most states and even most countries around the world. So let's get into the facts of this case. So Louisiana filed this case August 14th with the state attorney general. Other states are highly likely to follow, because they're suing under Deceptive and Fair Trade Practices Act, as well as negligence, public nuisance, and unfair enrichment. Mm-hmm. Now, if you've been paying attention on my channel, if you've been awake and watching my channel on other things, just talking about Twitch, talking about other platforms, I have talked about deceptive and unfair trade practices as being one of the massive regulatory hammers that a lot of companies are just asking to get hit with. So you really need to ask yourself, not just in the case of Roblox, but what other companies are failing to provide warnings, are failing to provide significant safety measures. This is something that does not just apply to Roblox, but can apply broadly across the board.
Everyone.
And a lot of digital businesses have gotten away for years with thinking that they can just do whatever they want because it's online, right? We have protection, it's online. Well, no, you do not have protections from these sort of liabilities, these sort of regulations. Okay. You are not immune from your duty to protect.
I know I'm agreeing with myself, but that's just how I am.
Louisiana law enforcement arrest a predator in Livingston Parish, Louisiana.
Like I said, I know I'm agreeing, but that's just me.
Female voice changer to lure in minors, lure them off platform to other, Snapchat, etc. So there are tangible people being harmed. There are real people being harmed. This is not a theoretical thing. Nope. So let's get into the key accusations. The key accusations are that Roblox knowingly enabled and facilitated the systematic sexual exploitation of children across the United States. Systematic. That means broadly. They permitted and protected an online environment in which children predators thrive, directly contributing
they've been living rent-free on Roblox.
They deliberately failed to implement effective safety measures. And
they're doing whatever the frick they want over there.
Goes back to deceptive and unfair trade practice. They marketed themselves as safe for kids, but in fact, they were quite the opposite. They were pretty much open season on Roblox. So you see here the procedure. This is a state case because it's arising under state law, Louisiana law. Every state has Deceptive and Unfair Trade Practices Act with slight variations. Roblox is a California-based business, but they do
okay, so they're not based there.
So jurisdiction and venue in Louisiana is proper.
Okay, so they're not based in Louisiana.
Moved to a federal case unilaterally, meaning if Roblox tries, it's probably not going to work. Now, if several states bring these claims, it might be possible for these states to join and do a federal claim or something else like that.
If that happens, yeah, Roblox is going to have a lot of trouble.
But just at this point, this will be in Louisiana. Let's talk about the facts. Roblox has 6.5 million experiences. Mind that word experiences. That's kind of a single environment in which Roblox completely controls. They're free, easy to access, and designed for kids. The app comparison, and they use this in the complaint, which I've read the entirety of, all 42 pages of it, to a digital playground. So Roblox is very comparable to a digital playground because there's no age minimum, and it is targeted for kids. In fact, of the 82.9 million daily active users, 20% are under 9 years old, and the majority, 56%, are under 16 years old. So this is a children's platform. This is a teen and children platform.
It is.
Minors here by the
put them all together, then that means like over 60%. The sign-up
is a big issue. See here, the sign-up is a self-verified birthday, username, password. So it's very, very easy, very, very simple to bypass this. Self-reporting birthdays are the weakest of security measures. They're in fact a non-security measure because, as we all know, you can put whatever your birthday is in the past. In fact, I can say I've signed up for email addresses with a different birthday, right? I'm just too lazy and I want to fill it in, and I know they're not going to check, right? Yeah. Everybody's done that at some point in their history. Right?
Yeah, it's not really, even if you put your original birthday, it doesn't really matter.
However,
it's basically how many more people has that same birthday.
Birthdays, and knowing there's minors on here and there's certain content that is screened by age, it's allowing people that are older to put in that fake birthday and get into those things that should be screened for minors. Roblox has access to biometric age verification, but does not utilize it. Until 2024, the default settings turned off parental controls and let adults DM, direct message.
Oh my God.
And now adults, this has been changed, but adults can still message kids within experiences. So you can have adults talking to children openly. The in-game currency is called Robux and can be exchanged for avatars. Minors are often obsessed with the
because they're kids,
and thus predators use this mechanism to lure in children with their items. It's created the mantra, which they talk about anything for Robux.
What the?
The further facts say Roblox claims to have a zero tolerance for swearing, obscenities, messages of a sexual or violent nature, and any sort of aggressive, threatening communication. They also state that offenders will be immediately or permanently suspended. However, this is not the case. We have screenshots of literal abuse, language that is horrible, disgusting in the complaint, and that's just allowed. These people are not banned.
They're just letting. Even if they're banned, even if they're taken off the platform, they can just come back again. Oh my God!
To Epstein Island, and note, it's not rated 17 plus or even 13 plus or 9 plus. It's rated for all.
Oh my God!
Escape to Epstein Island.
Escape to Epstein.
This shows there's absolutely
shouldn't be an escape
absolutely no due diligence here. You've got Diddy parties all over the place. Nice try, Diddy, Escape the Freaky Party, Diddy Simulator, Road Diddy Party, Freaky Diddy Simulator, all this sort of stuff.
On and on and on.
And Roblox, no checks, no balances.
No checks, no nothing.
The facts are these experiences are problematic. There's sexual simulation experiences, Escape to Epstein Island, Diddy Simulator, Diddy Party, public bathroom simulator, and various racial hate simulators, which once again, all of these have no place with children. Zero place. The public relation campaigns that they're running, that the company themselves are running, they're using these organizations to influence narrative that Roblox is safe and deceptive.
It's not.
But these groups, these safety groups, have conflicts of interest. The board members of Roblox serve on the safety organizations. This harkens back to the financial crisis, the GFC, where we had the credit bureaus and the mortgage lending agencies kind of working hand in hand, right, to just rate these like bad tranches of mortgages as good mortgages. It harkens back to that, and it just shows, like, once again, how these watchdog agencies can often be co-opted by the same industries they're supposed to regulate. The causes of action are three. The Unfair Practice Act, which essentially looks at the inadequate safety and failure to notify of predators, which is deceptive, unfair, unscrupulous, and oppressive. I think this is the strongest one and has the best case of applying. But in the alternative, even if they don't prevail on this, they've got two more as backup, and these two are strong.
You always got to have make sure.
Is negligence of public nuisance.
You always got to make sure.
Effectively, inadequate safety and failure to provide notice was negligent in a public nuisance. This is similar to a playground or a pool that's unguarded or unwatched, and you just have people dying there, people having problems that are just openly dangerous, right? So this is very established as a digital playground. The public nuisance would definitely be applicable. Beyond that, in the alternative, they also have unjust enrichment, meaning they knowingly sold Roblox in a manner that was unfair, unconscionable, and oppressive, which once again.
So I'm not talking right now, but I'm just engrossed right now that this is
one, but they made it on number 2 as well.
That basically there's going to be a big lawsuit happening.
What are they
just watching it right now?
Number 1, they're asking Roblox to stop violating the law.
Exactly.
Effectively demand a pause, a shutdown, massive update for Roblox. Once again, which would disrupt their business. Second, they want Roblox to stop saying it's safe.
Yes.
So they would have to go back through their platform and say, no, we're not actually safe. They would remove all reference to Roblox is safe and discontinue any public relations campaign that they're safe, which once again will be devastating for their audience. I mean, parents will pull out, businesses will pull out, advertisers, sponsors, collaborators. This is massive. And beyond that, they've got money, so restitution in Louisiana. They've got attorney's fees, etc. Also civil penalties.
Yeah, they got to do the penalties.
Right, so a lot of money.
They're going to lose a lot of money on this.
In addition to,
and this is just one state.
Really rebrand themselves.
Imagine if they had to deal with a lot more.
I'm going to be keeping an eye on this one because this one is important. It's valuable. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
All right, I'm going to stop it there, but yeah. There it is. That's the lawsuit. That's the first lawsuit right there. So, yeah, we're going to be seeing what's going to be happening here. I'm probably not going to be reporting on the next one. I'm just going to let the time flow unless something big happens. But after this, I'm going to let everyone else do the stuff. Oh, man. Besides, especially since my throat's going to hurt. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what else. If, we finally get to see them in the court thing, finally we're going to see... I'll probably report on that to see what's going to happen, what's the judgment, what's everything, what everyone's going to be talking about. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but we'll see what will happen. Alright? But I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. We're going to move on to the next one. I'll leave this link down below so you can watch this yourselves without my... Well, I wasn't even really talking here. I just wanted to look at it and see what's happening. But we're going to move on to the next video and see what other stuff, the fence... I think they put Roblox in the fence. So we're going to see what's going to happen yet. Alright, be back and just wait a moment. Alright, sorry about that. I had to cut out that part of the video because it was just basically reiterating the fast facts, Roblox, and massive legal trouble. So I decided to cut that part of the video out. So this is the only thing. So if you've already watched it all the way to this point, congratulations, yeah. But yeah, the other video, it was just reiterating what we already know. It's just an extended version. So I decided, you know what, that sounds way too much like this video. So I decided, you know, cut that out and just put this part up. Which I'm glad for because... I was just, dude, my throat was like, I was not about to make it. Alright, but either way, hope you enjoyed today's video. I will leave this link down below for you. I will also link that other video as well, so you guys can go watch that if you want that other extended version as well. What Legal Monsters talking about? Oh man. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, seriously, Roblox is a massive legal trouble. We're going to see what's going to happen in the future. Hopefully, we'll see more states basically going after them and basically start sending them some losses because lately Roblox, I can't talk, I'm too exhausted. Roblox needs to do something before they get into really really deep trouble. And like I always say, if they don't change their ways, they might as well shut down. They're basically at that brink right now. They're basically playing with fire. And they are literally getting cooked. Alright, but anyway, I'll also leave the Schlep video down below so you guys can go look that one up as well. So you can go see that story. But either way, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment, subscribe down below. Oh, man. Oh, if you enjoyed it. Oh, I'm not going to do my outro here. Enjoyed it. Tell me what you think about this whole situation and how idiotic that Roblox has not done anything here. like and share the video. It to help spread. Oh, I'm not doing my thing. My throat's like hurting right now. Also, plus I don't think it's appropriate to do it here. This is all bad news. Sorry. Like and share the video. Also, don't forget to come to my channel. Press the black bell button because YouTube is now, yeah, it's not doing good now. It's not doing good. So come to my channel to see if I upload or not, because sometimes even I forget to upload. Alright, and that's about it. And for right now, my dark means dismissed.